I don't want to hear nothing about doing it for views. I don't want to hear nothing about you complaining for the sake of it just because you're on YouTube. Um, there's nothing to be worried about. Everything is going to be fine, etc. Um, I don't want to hear nothing about that. I don't. I don't want to hear anything to do with that. Um, we're gone. We're so done, guys. We are going down. We're going down. We're going down. Um, I've conceded. I've conceded, and I've said it before. There's nothing I haven't said already. But watching that today was horrific. I'm glad I didn't go. I'm glad I didn't go to the game today. But more people should have boycotted like I did. I'm not one to tell people what to do in it, but if you lot care about this, you shouldn't have gone today. Why did you waste your time? I don't know why you wasted your time going out in the cold or in the rain or whatever from Stratford to go watch that. Because this was the game to boycott. This is why a new manager doesn't change anything. And especially when a manager that's on a free, once again, that isn't that good. Um, as soon as I saw an extra defender come on at halftime, I know what everything I said about Nuno has become true. So I don't get the positivity. I don't get people just being excited for the sake of it, just because we changed the manager. I really don't get it. They outplayed us very easily. They didn't have to do much. They just dropped Henderson in between us defending in a 4-4-2 off the ball, where Somerville Paquetá was, where Henderson could get the ball freely. This is why I talked about your fucking mentality problem. All of you watching that fucking complain to me and talking about this fan base has a mentality problem about taking a draw and shit. This is why I don't do this nonsense. Out 3 points or nothing else, because we ain't getting anything else anytime soon anyway. I mean, we ain't getting 3 points anytime soon anyway. And the longer it goes on without winning a game, the more we need to win the next one. Basic shit, common sense. This is common sense, guys. I don't really get it. I don't get it. It is common sense. We just need to win the next one. And the reason why we're gone is because look at Nuno. Yeah, that lineup was shit. The pivot of Irving and Souček, we can see why, and I've conceded the fact this is why Andy Irving never started a Premier League game beforehand. I can see why now. As Charlie put in the chat in the live stream, this guy passes at 30 power. This guy has no power when he's passing. He doesn't fizz the ball. And when it comes to the pace of the Premier League, you can see he's done out here. Souček started well, but you can see that his limitations showed the more and more it got into the second half. And the fact that he was thrown straight in here, I know what type of manager I'm getting. The fullbacks of Skull staying at right back and Walker Peters staying at left back after that. Delusion, one of the worst tactical decisions ever. One of the worst decisions was also to keep Max Kilman on the pitch after that horrific first half performance. And once you go 1-0 down and go to the 5 at the back, or the 3 at the back in possession, however you want to call it, that's when you've conceded to the fact that you ain't got the mentality to do that. You ain't got the mentality to win games. He is a horrific manager, but the problems are bigger than Nuno. Like, once again, keep your foot on the owner's necks. Because this is my last year as a season ticket holder. If we somehow survive, which I don't think we will, I'm still not going anymore. Regardless of whether we're in the Premier League or not. But I think we're going down anyway. I'm not going anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. And I'm worried because, like, I don't know what it means for the future of this channel. I also don't know what it means for the future of the club. I don't know what it's going to be like with the London Stadium there. And with the way we're set up, we're not coming back. I don't think people understand how bad it is. I've said before, we're not prepared to go down with the wages that we have with certain players. A lot of people are going to leave. Every day I wonder why Jared Bowen signed that new contract to stay with us. I get loyalty is a great thing, but at the end of the day, you just have to be loyal to yourself and just be respectful with the way you leave. It's horrible. It is an absolutely horrific performance, but it's also a horrific time to be a West Ham fan just in general. And It just pains me to watch this week in, week out. It pains me to watch this week in, week out. Because they keep hiring managers on the free thinking it's going to solve anything. It doesn't solve anything. This squad, it's not great, but it's not a relegation squad. I'm sorry, it's not. And taking an extra attacker off for a defender, if it wasn't for the fact that he was just like a month in or whatever to his reign, that's a sackable offence. And people are going to be like, he's only just joined. But that's what I'm talking about. The only reason why people aren't going to talk about it is because he's a month in. And who hired the manager? The people upstairs. It panned to Brady and Sullivan once again. Two parasites that have absolutely destroyed the soul of this football club. And utter scumbags of the earth. And I wish nothing but hell for the rest of their lives. They could go fuck themselves. Fuck Jack Sullivan as well. If you take the club, when David Sullivan parts ways with the club, I don't believe in you either. I don't believe in you either. I'm going live right now. If you're watching this straight away, come and join me. Smash a like. Trying to get to 2K before the end of the season. Subscribe if you're new. Yeah, chat to you in a bit. Take care and peace.